Hello, Happy New Year. I took a little bit of a break. I ate all of the food and now I've gained a bit of weight. My goal for December was to just solidly get out of the 200s, and I feel like now I am solidly in the 200s. So we got some New Year's resolutions that are going to hopefully take care of that. I feel like I have been in this exact position for about 6 months. And I feel like I'm frustrated. I'm gonna be honest, I am frustrated. So I got some New Year's resolutions and we're gonna go over that today. Let me know what your resolutions are, even if it's not related to weight loss. If it's like, one of my resolutions is to make art every single month. And I think that I can accomplish that more because I've made goals to make art and failed them every time because I just get busy, I get forgetful. I feel like once a month is a lot better than me saying I'm going to draw every single day, which I say every October. And then I said I was going to draw every single week. I just forgot, I got busy, I don't know. And once a month, I think I can do. And I'm going to allow myself to make something small. I need to make something. I need to get back into my art. Anyways, I'm going to open up my document here where I wrote down all my goals. Although I do have a good idea in the noggin because I've been taking my fish oil supplement. I think that's helping my brain quite a bit, actually. I forget absolutely everything. I have a hard time even just speaking to the camera. There are so many cuts when I make a video. So many. And I just kind of, as I'm doing right now, go off on tangents for way too long and I completely forget the point of where I started. I only just started regularly taking fish oil, so obviously it's not 100% working. So my main goal for 2025 is to reach 170 pounds. That might be a little ambitious, I'm gonna be honest, because I have been stuck around 200 pounds for about 6 months. I just feel like I get in the swing of doing really, really well and then maybe getting a little cocky about it and then being like, oh yeah, I can eat a whole pizza. I've been doing good the rest of the week. I need to stop doing that. But here is how I'm going to reach my goal of 170 pounds this year. Number one, I want to work out regularly. I think I can easily do this because I already work out fairly regularly, at least 3 to 5 times a week right now. But I want to get in the habit of working out 5 days a week most weeks. I think the best way to achieve that is to plan these out at the beginning of the week. Plan out what days I'm going to do what specifically. Like I usually have an idea in my head of what I'm going to be doing throughout the week, but as we've said earlier, my brain is not the best place. It just forgets things. So I need to write them down, take a note on my phone. I need to do something to tangibly plan out every single workout that I'm going to do. And with my life in general, I'm not going to be able to plan it 100% like at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. I will be doing this workout. That just doesn't work with my life. I work out literally when I feel like I'm going to have an hour to myself. That is when I work out. I immediately go into our office over here, throw on my tennis shoes, and get going. I can never plan it because children. That's all I have to say, because children. And also some nights, I just don't get to sleep. Some nights my kids are not sleeping, therefore I am not sleeping. So when I plan to wake up before they're awake, I'm exhausted and I need my sleep. Or they wake up a lot earlier than planned. So I don't know. I'd like to get up early. And even if I'm not working out, getting up at 5 a.m. and just doing something. I could literally just sit in my bed and scroll on my phone. I need to just get in the habit of waking up earlier. And just so you know, I'm waking up fairly early already. I wake up when my kids wake up, which is anywhere between 6 and 7 a.m. But because when I wake up, my kids are awake, my entire first 2 hours of my mornings are all dedicated to getting them ready, getting them fed, cleaning up, and it gets to be a lot. Did I go off on a tangent again? No, I think that was related, right? Another thing I want to do with working out regularly is to get some variety. So I want to do my strength, my HIIT dance workouts, and I would love to throw in a little bit of flexibility on one of my rest days, or maybe even just have a whole day dedicated to stretching, because I am so inflexible and I would like to be better about that. I've been inflexible even when I was in shape and playing hockey. I wasn't going to be the goalie, let's just say that. And then I also feel like it's important for me to keep accountability. So I'm going to be tracking all of my workouts in my Fitbit app. These are kind of things that I'm already doing, but every once in a while I do forget to track a workout in my Fitbit. I have a goal in the Fitbit app right now to work out 5 days a week. And when you do it, it's like, woohoo, you did it. You did five days a week. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes my brain happy. So that is my accountability partner, is an app. I would love to have a friend that lived in my neighborhood next door or something that could just come over and work out with me. That would be amazing. And now about my nutrition, which is something that I have definitely struggled with since I started losing weight. I like what I like and I don't like what I don't like. And I'm very stubborn about what I eat. And then I also will get on a super restrictive day, and at night I will eat popcorn and cookies and candy and just go absolutely nuts. So I need to figure out my nutrition in general. But I think a good place to start is to eat more whole foods and less ultra processed foods. And I'm kind of in the middle of researching more about whole foods and ultra processed foods. To my knowledge currently, a whole food is like a banana, and an ultra processed food is like a bag of Doritos. So I'm going to try to eat more of things like a banana. Right now, one of my favorite snacks is just cut up an apple into slices, some vanilla Greek yogurt mixed with some PB powder, and dip and scoop. And it's just so good. And I feel like maybe the PB powder kind of teeters on the processed. I mean, opening up a banana is a process from what I hear. So an open banana is a processed food. It's the ultra processed that I'm trying to avoid. And I feel like the powdered peanut butter is processed, but it's not ultra processed, right? That's where I get a little tripped up, where what is the difference between like a processed food that is okay for me to have? I mean, everything is okay in moderation, technically, but I'm trying to get my diet right now. So a processed food is better. And I don't want the powdered peanut butter is not ultra processed, right? I need to do more research on that, obviously. I put down that I want to eat more high protein, and that's what I have been doing for a couple of months now. I've been trying to hit 100 grams of protein every single day, and I think I got that down. I might be able to up it just a little bit more, because it was hard for me to get a ton of protein in when I was starting this, and now that I've come up with more hacks and more of a taste for protein, I think I could probably up it a little bit more. But I also would love to just stop tracking in general, because I think what messes up my nutrition is when I just start tracking and I just get obsessed with the calories of it all. Unfortunately, that is when I'm like, okay, I'm going to cut out broccoli and I'm going to cut out cheese from this meal. I'm going to cut out this and that. And then I'm just left with a chicken breast on the plate, so then I can get a ton of protein for as little calories as possible. So tracking has not been great for me, and I think I kind of want to quit it. But I also want to keep eating high protein, so I'm a little stuck. I'm really bad at keeping everything organized here. I'm looking at my notes here, and it says reading labels will be helpful for me for finding the less processed foods, the more like the processed but not ultra processed foods. Fewer ingredients and no added sugars or unhealthy fats. I need to research what that means, but that's what I put down here. So that is how I'm going to reach my weight loss goal, hopefully this year. Some other goals I have for myself this year are some self-care goals. Now, we already talked about me making art once a month. That's good to go. I also want to start getting some good quality sleep now that my kids are somewhat regularly sleeping through the night. We have those odd days, maybe like once or twice a month, where the baby is not sleeping through the entire night. Usually when he's getting teeth, if he has a cold or something like that, that is when he's awake. But for the most part, he's sleeping through the night. So getting good quality sleep is now on me. I don't have anybody to blame anymore. So I need to be going to bed at the same time every single night. I would like to be physically in my bed at 9 p.m. and asleep by 10. Because I know I'm gonna scroll my phone. I can't make the resolution to not scroll my phone at night. It's my wind down. I love doing it. It makes me relaxed and I'm not quitting. So I'm gonna get an hour of scroll time in before I go to bed. Is that going to mess up my quality sleep? Probably, maybe. Yeah, that's what they say. I don't know, but I'm also going to take a magnesium supplement, so that should help at least a little bit. Maybe I'll do an experiment where I attempt to not scroll after 8 p.m. Maybe I'll give that a go. Now that I'm talking through this, I'm thinking it might be a good idea. But I just really don't want to. And the last goal that I have is to read 5 books this entire year. Hear everybody else make a goal to read like 20 some books for the entire year or more. There are some crazy numbers that I've been hearing. 5 is somewhat reasonable. I've been reading Midnight Sun since I think September, and I am halfway through. Granted, I probably haven't picked this up again since late October, early November. So I probably could have finished this book in 2024, but I did not. This will be book number 1 of 2025. I want to read the Twilight series again after this because I kind of want to compare Twilight to Midnight Sun. I'm a little bit worried that I am so far away from when I started this book that I'm not going to remember enough to compare to Twilight. But hopefully those fish oil pills start working. So those are my goals for 2025. I know this is kind of a short video, but I needed a short video to get back. The goals for the channel are to keep it growing. I would love to post once a week, twice every once in a while. I'm going to continue with vlogging, but if there's any extra videos, kind of like this is kind of like an extra video. It's not a vlog, it's just me talking. If you have any suggestions for those, go ahead and leave them below. But other than that, I got vlogs coming. I'll be talking about my weight loss, hopefully weight loss, and I will see you next time. Bye!